Hi everybody, it's John back with another model final reveal video. This time it's the turn of the Revell's 1/32 scale Supermarine Spitfire Mark IIA. This is the retool kit of the original Spitfire that they released in the late 60s, and this kit was released in 2018, I believe. To some skepticism, as some of the modelers felt that this kit had some more serious issues than really I think it did. The model itself is fitted with metal skinned ailerons, and this could have been a feature of virtually every Spitfire Mark IIA that was ever built, because they were field fitted to all Mark IIs by about May 1941. But they weren't ever factory fitted, and they were all factory fitted with canvas covered ailerons. And this was one of the skepticisms that a lot of the pro builders and modelers felt that Revell really should have done and dusted and sorted out. The other main issue that I had with this kit is that it didn't have a detailed engine inside the forward section of the fuselage or a pilot figure, and I felt that the extra £5 probably requiring those parts to be included in the kit would have made a big difference to the model in turn. But with that saying, it is a cheap and cheerful £20 to £22 worth of Spitfire in 1/32 scale, and for that scale it's actually a very good value model. And as you can see, it's pretty accurate. It's a very nice kit indeed. I'm going to turn it around a little bit now so you can see a little bit of what I mean about the fact that this kit is very accurate. The outline of the model is second to none. It's extremely accurate. The cockpit canopy is very, very true to life. The interior cockpit detail is very good as well. The propeller, the blades on them, the exhaust stubs, everything about this kit is absolutely top notch in accuracy. It also has a very detailed nav light underneath. It's quite a nice nav light, and the wheel wells are quite nicely set and cast. It's a nice, very nice looking kit. The cockpit canopy sliding section's come off in my hand there because I've actually got it loose fitted so that you can see from this side with the access door open what the aircraft would look like with the canopy in place. And if you turn the aircraft around and reposition the canopy, you can see what the aircraft would look like with its cockpit in the closed position. There you go. It's a nice, very nice looking kit indeed. I actually did this model up as part of the East of India Squadron, 65 Squadron, and these aircraft were based at Curtin-on-Lindsey around about June 1941, and yeah, it was the alternative option in the kit that I fancied doing. There is another subber of mine actually, and he's a very popular YouTuber named Stevie Dawson, and he's just completed one of these kits within the last couple of months, and he did his aircraft up in Eagle Squadron, based in England probably just after the end of the Battle of Britain, maybe early 1941, and his kit was finished in green and grey with a light grey underside, and it came out very, very nice indeed, and it just gives you a stark comparison to the two different colour schemes that you can get on this particular version of the aircraft. He also built his kit up with flaps raised because apparently it was normal practice for Spitfire pilots, especially during the Battle of Britain, to park their aircraft with the flaps raised, but to only lower them during the landing cycle. They weren't required actually for takeoff. The aircraft didn't need any flaps whatsoever, and the usual practice was to leave them raised during the takeoff cycle, and the aircraft climbed away, no problem whatsoever, very easy. So that's just one little piece of information for you guys. You know, if you're building Spitfires, it's just interesting. Before I close this video, I just want to show you the underside of the aircraft itself, because the underside is quite pretty. Hoping you can see quite a bit of it there. I'm not able to show you a huge amount of it, unfortunately, because this kit is massive. It's quite a big kit, but the actual underside of the model is very nice indeed. It came out quite nice. There's a nav light under there, which I think was nice too. The decals on this kit are very good as well, but I did have a bit of a problem with seating the decals on the underside of the wings, the main roundels, and I had to cut a section of them away where there was a vent under the marking, and I had to paint that in by hand. But it came out all right. I was quite pleased with the result. So anyway, that's the final reveal for the 32nd scale Revell Spitfire Mark IIA. Would I recommend this kit? Yeah, hell would I ever. It's a very, very enjoyable, very rewarding model with no fit issues, and it fits together like a glove. So I don't think it would give even novice builders any issues whatsoever. I think it would go together just as well, you know, for inexperienced modelers as it would for experienced ones. So yeah, well done, Revell. Shame about the engine, shame about the lacking of the engine and pilot detail. I think an extra £5 going into this kit would have made a big difference to this model, but unfortunately it wasn't there. And the kit does retail for around about £20 to £22 in the shops, so it's not an expensive buy. Would make a lovely present for somebody. So there you go. That's the Revell 32nd scale Spitfire Mark II. Actually, before I close this video, I just want to try and show you some of the internal detail, because the internal detail in this kit is actually really quite nice. If I can get this, I don't want to damage that RT radio aerial. But basically, the interior of the aircraft, can you see? I might be able to get it more in line if I come around this there. You can see it better now, the light's catching. The instrument panel, I didn't use the decal. There is a decal for this kit for the instrument panel, but I just painted it up. I felt that I would get a better result if I painted it up. And also the interior seat detail. Hoping you can see some of that as well. Yeah, you can see it there if I just bend it toward the light a little bit. The interior detail on this kit is actually really nice. Very nice indeed. It's quite difficult to get everything to sit centrally, because you actually put the seat and everything together as a separate entity to the rest of the aircraft. And I think my seat is slightly skewed to the starboard side of the fuselage, but never mind. I can't do everything. You know, I'm not Reginald Joseph Mitchell, unfortunately, but there you go. So yeah, that's the Revell Spitfire in 1/32 scale. A highly recommended kit by myself. I'm sure Stevie Dawson would recommend it as well, from his Eagle Squadron build. Very nice kit indeed. If you have any queries, questions, pop them in the questions or comments boxes underneath. I'll try and get back to you as quickly as possible. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all your modelling projects are going smooth, and because of the present climate in the world, wherever you are, try and stay as safe as possible, and stay indoors and keep building. Keep having fun. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.